Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to teach you how to use NoveList, which is a database that can help you find your next great read. Whether you're in a reading slump and you really need some inspiration, or whether you just finished an awesome book and you want to find similar titles, NoveList is excellent for both those scenarios. So today I'm going to show you a couple of helpful features on NoveList, and then I'll show you how to access NoveList from the Milne Library website so that you can play around with this fun tool when it's convenient for you. So first I'm going to tell you about the Read Alike feature on NoveList. This is a feature that you use if you have a book you really enjoy and you want to find similar titles. So to do that, you're going to use the search bar at the top of the screen. You can search by keyword, title, author, series, or narrator. Narrator would refer to audiobooks, so if there's a reader that you particularly enjoy for your audiobooks, you can search that way. But today we'll search by title, and I'm going to pretend that we just read City of Girls by Elizabeth Gilbert. That was a really popular title at the Milne in 2019, and we'll just click on the blue title there to lead us to a page that's all about City of Girls. So the first thing I want to draw your attention to is these read-alikes over here on the right-hand side. If you scroll down, you can see that there is a long list of titles and book covers that NoveList recommends as a read-alike to City of Girls. And if you hover over any of these covers, you'll get a little description of this new book, and you'll also get the reason for why NoveList says this is similar to City of Girls. So for All the Stars in the Heavens, the reason the NoveList recommends this, if you like City of Girls, readers who enjoyed the behind-the-scenes look at the entertainment industry in City of Girls may appreciate the gossipy glimpse into old Hollywood films in All the Stars in the Heavens, though Stars contains more romance than City. So this example shows us the similarities, and it also tells us some differences. If you thought that City of Girls already had enough romance and that's not really your wheelhouse and you're not looking for more, then maybe All the Stars in the Heavens is not right for you. Maybe if you're not interested in Hollywood, All the Stars might not be right for you because City of Girls deals with show business in New York City. But maybe the setting doesn't matter to you and it's more about that show business flair, then this could be a good option. So the reasons can really help you compare and contrast and pick out what features are important to you. So say All the Stars in the Heavens doesn't really float your boat, we can try another one. How about Lillian Boxfish Takes a Walk? The reason for this book, elderly women reflect and share memories of their unconventional lives and careers in these candid novels. Vibrant depictions of New York City and its unique denizens enhance the narratives. So if you really loved the old-fashioned New York City setting of City of Girls, then Lillian Boxfish Takes a Walk might appeal to you more. Or if you like that kind of retrospective looking back on a life lived, this might appeal to you as well. So if you want to learn more, you can click on the cover of this book and it will take you to that specific page. From here, you can read reviews from critics, and you can also take a look at the different subjects and genre, storyline, writing style, tone, location, time period. And if you want, you can even click them and mix and match, and then search for books with those themes or settings as well. You also see that there are read-alikes for Lillian Boxfish on the right-hand side. So this is kind of a tool that can lead you down a rabbit hole and kind of a maze where you find one book that's similar to another, and then you kind of branch off from there. So it can be really fun to play around with. But what if, for example, there's no book that's capturing your attention right now and you really need to browse to get some inspiration? In that instance, I would go up to the upper left-hand corner of NoveList to the Browse By feature, and you can browse by genre, appeal, and theme. If you choose theme, you have an opportunity to choose themes from different genres. If you're looking for mainstream or literary fiction, I would choose this Fiction A to Z feature. That's kind of their catch-all fiction category. And as you can see here, there are different themes, such as books about books. Maybe you love books that take place in a bookshop or a library, or characters relating to other literary heroes and heroines. There's also things like immigrant experiences, if you want to learn more about that, love in wartime, office life, rags to riches. There's so many specific themes, and if you click on any of them, you can find a list of books that NoveList recommends for that theme. And I do want to bring your attention to the fact that it will choose both kids' books, teen books, and adult books. For example, The Long Haul, this first option, is a kid's book. But if you want to filter that out, you can just go to the left-hand side and choose adult, and then update your results, and that will filter out any of the children's or young adult options. So, themes is a really fun tool to play around with if you find that there's some patterns that you enjoy in your reading life. Another fun tool to use is the Appeal Mixer, which you get to browse by appeal. This can help you mix and match different elements that you like in a story. So, for example, maybe the storyline is important to you. Do you like an action packed storyline? Do you want something more character driven that's less plot driven, but it's more about the development of the character? Do you maybe want a non linear storyline so you don't mind if it's jumping around in the time period? World building is often something in fantasy books where you really have to kind of learn more about the structure of the new realm that you're in before the plot can kind of progress. So you can choose which of those is relevant to you and mix and match that with other elements such as character, tone, writing style, and pace. So, say for example, tone. How does the book make you feel? Do you want it to be nostalgic? Do you want it to be suspenseful? Do you maybe want it to be heartwarming? Maybe you've had a little too many depressing books recently and you need something to kind of warm your heart. You can mix and match up to 3 of these elements. Let's say, for example, strong female, heartwarming, character driven, and then it will show you results that relate to those elements. So this can be a fun tool to discover books that you've never heard of that might have elements that you really enjoy. So those are 3 ways that you can find books using NoveList. You can get to NoveList from the Milne Library website. You're just going to scroll down towards the bottom to this purple square where it says New Books, Movies, and Music, and you'll choose the 4th option, which is NoveList Book Suggestions. That's going to lead you to a page that looks like this, where you'll enter your library card number and your password. This is the same password you use to log into your library account. It's usually your last name in all capital letters, unless you have changed that. And if you have any trouble logging in, you can always contact the library. That's going to lead you to a page that looks like this, and you're just going to choose NoveList Plus, which leads you to the home page where we started this video. Another cool feature is that you can get to NoveList through the catalog. If you're used to searching the C.W. Mars catalog from the Milne Library website, you may not have noticed that there are NoveList read-alikes in the catalog as well. So say, for example, you're searching a book title, Read at the Bone, in the catalog. It's a book by Jacqueline Woodson that came out recently. You can click on that record in the catalog. And we're going to scroll down past the cover, past the other libraries that own it, and you'll see this section right here that says read-alikes, similar titles, and similar authors. And just like on NoveList, if you click on any of the covers or the authors, it will say, why are we recommending this title? And it will tell you more about the similarities and differences between those 2 books or between those 2 authors. If you scroll down even more, you can choose different appeals, character, qualities, genres, and themes. And if you click on any of those, it will lead you into another section with more books with those elements. So it's really nice to have this feature kind of built into the bottom of the catalog, and it can kind of streamline your browsing that way as well. So again, you can access all of this from the Milne Library website, milnelibrary.org. I hope this tool gives you some fun times searching for new books. I know that I've discovered a lot of books that I'd never even heard of or wouldn't have found otherwise. So it's a really great tool to play around with. So thank you for watching, and I wish you all happy reading. Take care.